Are you
Not
here
at
to
this
visit
time.
a person?
Not at this time, Sergeant.
Then I wouldn't have any information to give you because there's visiting days every day, but depending on the section that they're assigned, they would have a different visiting schedule.
Right, there's no
So
like
you'd have to
visiting
find the
schedule
person? No.
that
it
says
doesn't
like
work
cell
that.
block.
No, sir.
This person is available on this
No,
day.
it's done by person.
Done by person.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm recording you to hold you accountable. That's why I'm recording you.
And I'm giving you respect.
And this is what I'm talking about. That this officer does nothing when he sees this officer breaking the law.
I didn't
Because
break
he
the
has
law.
your back, right? Because you're his superior, right?
I didn't break the law. I'm not.
Yes, you just did. You
I'm
just
not-
did.
He did break the law. He broke federal law by
Imagine standing outside the Cook County Jail camera, rolling when two deputy sheriffs bark step back and insist you've trespassed a restricted area without any sign or law cited. They refuse to identify themselves, threaten arrest, and accuse you of provocation. Today's audit shows how calmly exercising your First Amendment rights can expose unlawful police tactics.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we're at the Cook County Department of Corrections in Chicago. We're here today as always to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas to promote transparency and accountability within our government and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. We have a Cook County Jail visitor's notice as soon as we enter the facility.
You're going to have to step back.
Excuse me, sir?
You're going to have to step back.
Who are you?
Sergeant Hessian.
Why do I need to step
don't
back,
mind you
Sergeant?
because we don't want anyone past this area here. So if
Is
you
it a
were to-
restricted area?
Yeah.
How is it restricted?
I'm asking you, can you please step back?
I'm going to continue to take some pictures and
Okay,
video of the
take your
facility.
pictures and leave.
Thanks, appreciate it. Hey, sir, how are you? Can I get your name, please?
Dude, this ain't that type of thing. You need to go
Don't
back.
even
Can I
worry
get your
about it.
name?
Don't even worry about it.
Sorry, I can't get your name.
Who, me?
No, I was talking to the other officer here.
No, you cannot have my name.
No, I cannot have your name. Okay, that's great. See what happens is they come out and they try and bully you. And of course we have the Thin Blue Line gang flag. I would expect nothing less.
You can't go that far.
Can I help you?
You can't go that far.
Who are you, ma'am?
I work here.
In what capacity do you work here?
I work in customer service.
Customer
you can't,
service?
You can't go that far. Past that thing.
Why would that be?
That's the rules, son.
Interesting.
You have official business right now?
Yes, I do, sir.
What are you doing? You looking for somebody?
Yeah, what's your name again? You didn't give it to me.
This is not YouTube. I'm not arresting you. This is not a traffic stop. Stop filming.
Yeah, he's on his thing.
This is not public property. This is county. Once you pass that front gate.
Oh, this is not public property?
Okay? No, so you might
This
as well
is
just
private
go on
property?
back out the door.
Is this
Just
private
wanted to
property?
Ask you a question. No, it's not. Once you pass that gate, you're on the compound.
Is it so? It's private property,
No, it's not. Compound.
compound property,
County property.
County property, which
County
is funded
property.
by
See the flag right there?
taxpayers,
Film the
right?
flag.
Yeah, I see the flag. I saw the Thin Blue Line flag over there too.
Let me throw you out, dude. Go ahead.
Isn't this a publicly accessible area here? At least they have the American flag hanging here. Why is that? Where's the law? Is there a law that says I can't film in here, ma'am? Ma'am, would you mind getting me a visitor schedule?
You have to go online under the schedule. This.
There's no schedule paperwork that you have here?
No.
Interesting.
I understand that. I'm trying to get clarification. I have, well, it's Lieutenant Wolf, and we're going to get some answers from the ADO. So that's in place, and then we're going to make that decision. But my stance is he's not doing anything wrong at this point. He's just going on First Amendment auditors, where he's just here to provoke something, so he get a lawsuit. That's my it's Hessian, H-E-S-S.
So he's speaking to this woman's supervisor. He said, I'm a First Amendment auditor looking to provoke them so that way I can get a lawsuit. Not, he's a First Amendment auditor, journalist.
Besides your video taping the lobby that you need,
Yeah, I was asking her for a visitor schedule.
yeah, you're gonna have to go online for all that information. We don't
If I didn't have any access to the internet.
cookcountysheriff.org.
Yeah, right,
You have all the access you want right there on your phone. Okay?
right. But some people don't have
there's
access to
nothing
the
else we can
internet.
help you with? Are you here to pay a bond?
No, not at this time, no.
Not at this time.
No.
Okay. Outside of videotaping, is there anything else we can help you with?
Like I said, a visitor schedule would be great. Just because,
I already addressed that.
right. But not everybody has the proper,
Is there a person that you want to visit? Are you
not
here
at
to
this
visit
time.
a person?
Not at this time, Sergeant.
Then I wouldn't have any information to give you because there's visiting days every day, but depending on the section that they're assigned, they would have a different visiting schedule.
Right, there's no
So
like
you'd have to
visiting
find the
schedule
person? No.
that
it
says
doesn't
like
work
cell
that.
block,
No, sir.
this person is available on this
No,
day,
it's done by person.
done by person.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if there's nothing else we can help you with, I'd like you to leave because I don't think you have any business here. I think you were here to videotape. I think you got enough footage. I think I was more than generous. Normally we don't allow access past this point where you were up nearly touching the gate. And I allow that because I understand what you do and I know exactly what you want.
Right, you said on the phone that I'm trying to provoke you
Whatever I said on the phone is
and
what I
provoke
believe.
you in
Yeah,
order
provoke
to
me.
get a lawsuit somehow.
Probably. Yeah, you've seen the YouTube videos and things
Oh,
like
I'm
that.
sure I've seen a bunch of YouTube videos. I've
So
seen,
I think that's
yeah.
why you're here.
Well, that's not why I'm here.
Because then what other business are you here for?
My business is technically none of your business, sir. I'm here conducting a First Amendment protected activity. I don't want you to violate my rights in any way. I'm not trying to provoke you in any way. If I was trying to provoke you, I would be using different language and, you know, there'd be
Is
other
there anything else
there'd
I
be
can
other
help you with?
tactics I can employ if I wanted to provoke you. But that's not what I'm trying to do.
Well, I don't
By
want
asking
to
you your
provoke
name, I mean, if you can't control your own emotions, that's on you.
I'm just saying that's.
Every man and woman has to be in control of their own emotions, sir.
I was on the phone and you know you listen in, which I really
Right.
don't mind.
Yeah.
Anything I said is basically how I
Right.
feel.
That's how you feel. That's fine. That's great. That's how you feel. You're entitled to your opinion. And
Outside of that, if you have nothing else, I'd ask you to leave.
like I said, I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. I'm here working on a story on the Cook County Correctional Facility here, so my business is not concluded
Now,
at this time.
Is there anything else?
I don't need anything else from you.
There's Division 10 down the street.
I don't know what that is.
Division 11 is across the street.
I don't know what
There's
that
other
is.
places. All right,
Like I said, my intention is not to provoke you in any way,
go ahead.
despite your beliefs. It's always the intent is to provoke. It's never, he's just exercising his constitutional right peacefully. He also said on the phone that, you know, I wasn't doing anything unlawful, which we know we aren't. But again, it's just ridiculous that they always want to use that rhetoric of he's provoking us, and if you can't control your emotions for a camera being in a public place, you shouldn't have this job. This officer here sitting down, he had a problem with me asking for his name. If you have a problem with that, you shouldn't have this job. We have another sheriff's deputy here. You got to be able to handle members of the public exercising their rights. It's a story on. I'll give you the general thing. It's a story on corruption allegations. Excuse me, corruption allegations on the Cook County Department of Corrections and abuse allegations here. Yeah, I've received a lot of tips, so I was just investigating. That's all.
Great. Good luck to you.
Thank you, appreciate it. So there's nothing unlawful going on here. Just want to clarify
As far as what you're doing.
my activity here today.
No, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you. Appreciate it.
If I can help with anything else, let me know.
Thanks, Sergeant. I appreciate it.
If you wanted to in the jail, it may be possible.
Yeah, might call and set that up. I wouldn't just show up if I wanted an actual tour in restricted areas. I would call ahead of time for sure. But I appreciate you offering that.
This is as far as it gets.
Right, the public visit. I figured as much. The public area where the visitors come, and you know, this is a public lobby. I understand.
Yes,
I just want to clarify that my intention is never to provoke any law enforcement or any government official. that might be others' intentions. I don't know. I can only speak for myself.
Okay, it
And-
just felt that way on the initial contact. That's just the vibe I had.
Right. Yeah. No. It's just when you initially contacted me, like, hey, step back, right?
Yeah,
And
because normally we don't.
normally you could just say, hey, how are you, sir? My name is Sergeant.
Yeah, it's normally because you already went past. So actually, I thought it was pretty mild.
Right. I just believe in de-escalation and treating
do
people
too. I
treating people with
agree with you.
respect, and I think it works wonders, especially in your field of
Yes,
law
sir.
enforcement,
I
sir.
agree 100%.
All right, so we're gonna hang out for a few more minutes. Looks like the sergeant, the customer service clerk here, we're all educated on our rights, so we'll hang out for a few more minutes and then we'll be getting out of here.
Kind of look familiar.
I look familiar? I get that a lot. Yeah, I have all types of social media platforms where I report. I do some work with local law enforcement across the country, training on de-escalation, First Amendment rights, interviews, things of that nature. Got the form, sir? Thank you. Appreciate it, Sergeant. You have a great day, okay? Stay safe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been here for quite a while now. Let's get out of here. All right, fellow patriots, we're just getting out of the Cook County Correctional Facility here. Started off pretty rough. The sergeant telling us to back up because we were too close to the fence over here, but at least he identified himself, unlike the other deputy who wouldn't identify himself, which is unfortunate to say the least. The lack of professionalism is concerning, and it only shows that if they can treat a member of the public like this, how are they treating the inmates inside? It's just very concerning. The woman said she worked in customer service, tried to give us directives, which we definitely didn't listen to. We don't listen to unlawful directives that violate our constitutional rights. This video goes to show that law enforcement and our government officials will try and get away with whatever they can through their unlawful directives, and we the people have to be assertive in our rights and not just, oh, he told me to back up, I have to back up. She told me to get out, stop recording, that means I have to get out and stop recording. You have to be confident in your rights or else you'll lose them. Confidence, exercise your constitutional rights peacefully, know when to hold, and know when you got to take it to a federal court for a lawsuit. That's not what we're looking for. We're not looking to provoke anyone, as the deputy said, but we are looking for accountability and transparency in our government. And sometimes lawsuits, like the one I have against the NYPD, is the only way to really achieve that goal. But let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. As always, stay safe, God bless. I'll see you in the next.
When deputies try to escalate, remember filming public spaces is protected. Calmly assert your rights, cite the First Amendment, ask for a supervisor if needed, and keep a respectful distance. Unlawful commands don't stand up in court, and your persistence with a rolling recorder pushes accountability forward. Now, you imagine suing a small-town mayor for unlawful arrest, only to watch his own deputies lie under oath, deny your rights, and perjure themselves in sworn depositions. Cameras roll as you expose every false statement, from bogus no recording signs to battery by a deputy. Today, we'll unpack how a simple First Amendment audit spiraled into courtroom drama rife with corruption.
Hi.
Are you recording me?
I am recording you.
I would ask that you not record me, please.
Well, you're a public official, obviously. You're the city
I'm not
administrator.
elected. And
That wouldn't matter.
Yes, it does.
That you're
You
not
go to our
elected.
doors,
Yeah,
I am not elected.
but that doesn't matter. You still work
If
for
you
the
go to our
government.
doors,
Still
you
work for
will
the
see
public.
On our doors, we have a sign that says, "No recordings are allowed unless we give permission." I am not giving you permission. It is a state law,
I did see that sign.
and then we follow state law here.
It's a state law.
It is.
Okay. So,
Can we talk outside?
who are you, sir?
I'm Detective Monaco.
Are you
I'm with the police department.
police department here?
Yes.
Okay.
Here, let's go over.
So, sir, just so I just wanted to talk to you a little
Okay.
bit. Let's de-escalate.
Okay, yeah, I'm not escalating.
Yeah, no.
He definitely will escalate the situation.
Oh, I don't
I'm
think
just
you are.
talking, but they got to sign up can't record inside the building here.
That sign is unconstitutional, sir. I'm an independent journalist, so I have freedom of
Okay,
press.
but the problem is, state law, you can't, they got the sign up unless they give you permission to come in City Hall, and
Yeah.
you have to go.
Well, I
through
have
the right
business. I
channels.
have business to conduct here, as well as my business of exercising my freedom of press. I'm working on a story on the City Hall
Here, let's go.
for
let's go over
transparency
here
and accountability.
talk. Come on.
Can I get your name, ma'am?
Ruth Ciaba Green, our entire interaction was peaceful and cordial, and she admitted to that in her deposition. So I don't know where she got disorderly conduct from. I have a sinking feeling that the police department put pressure on her to sign that complaint form, but we'll talk about that later as well.
Sure. I'm Ruth Ciaba Green.
Ruth?
Ruth Ciaba Green.
Ciaba
I'm the
Green.
City Administrator.
Okay, thank you, Ruth. And this is the city attorney here,
Come on.
Anthony
What's your name?
Bertuca.
sir? What's your name?
I'm sorry?
What's your name?
Oh, I'm not going to give it. I haven't broken any laws.
Well, I'm just asking because I just like to call you by your first name.
Yeah. Do you have a badge number, sir? Or you just detective?
I'm a detective. What kind of story are you working on?
I'm not going to divulge that until it's published. So I'm doing a story on City Hall here. And
What a story it turned out to be, huh, ladies and gentlemen?
I also have business to conduct here, Freedom of Information Act. And for a law or a sign to prevent me from filming in City Hall seems very unconstitutional, sir. And you yourself took an oath to uphold the Constitution.
And I'm upholding what the sign is saying downstairs.
But what means more to you?
In order, you have to get their permission to video, record in here, because there's a lot of people in here that don't want to be recorded. And by right, it's like if I start recording you right now and you don't want to be recorded, I can't record you.
Well, sir, I'm sure there are cameras in this building, and I'm sure, you haven't gotten my permission to record me, but you're going to, because the courts have established that there is no expectation of privacy in public. You have this is a public building, open to everybody, open to the public. I'm exercising my freedom of press, as well as gathering content for my story.
I understand that.
And I'm
but
conducting
in
business. I
City
need to do a
Hall,
Freedom of Information Act
you cannot
request.
record. I mean,
How you doing, sir?
wow, how are you?
I'm doing well. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Officer Galoni, star number 245.
245 and Galoni. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, let's go downstairs.
For what, sir? I'm not done conducting my business here.
They don't want you recording upstairs, so we're not going to record upstairs. Okay?
But sir, this is open to the public. This is not a restricted area. Can I speak to a supervisor?
He's on his way. Right here.
Oh, okay, great. How are you today?
I'm good.
Doing well?
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry. Do you have like a blog or a vlog or something like that?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist. Yeah, I'm an independent journalist. I run my own company, and I do stories on city halls, and I like to do Freedom of Information Act requests while I'm here, and just get the layout of the building, see how it looks, see how people treat me. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Try to be not confrontational at all. I try and just, I don't want any problems. There shouldn't be nothing wrong with a little bit of transparency within our government, just accountability and transparency. So, yeah, that's basically it. It's conducting business.
Yeah.
Exercising a right.
You got the email wrong? Someone put a T in where it couldn't be?
Hi, Sarge. How are you?
Good, how are you? Did you want to speak to someone?
Yeah, I wanted to speak to a supervisor.
City Hall supervisor?
No, well, right now that because there's police officers here, I'd like to speak to you just so I can have a understanding. Apparently, there's a law against exercising your freedom of press inside of a city hall.
What's your purpose? Why are you here?
So
You
my
have a
purpose,
business
my
now?
purpose.
You just videotape?
So my purpose here, I explained it to the detective and this officer. My purpose here is to, I'm working on a story, freedom of press. I'm exercising my freedom of press rights. Freedom of press rights. I'm an independent journalist. And also, I'm conducting business as far as doing a Freedom of Information Act.
A journalist kind of card or something?
A journalist card? No,
Yeah,
no, I didn't make
press
myself one.
People have press cards and stuff?
I mean, I could make myself one, but the Constitution gives me the right of freedom of press. You know, it's
So
not just
how long
journalists.
Are you gonna be here? How long
Until my story is done.
Could you give me an estimate?
Depends on how long I need to do a Freedom of Information Act request.
Okay, you could do that right there.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing that, and then I just want to make sure I get the rest of the building and take some B-roll footage, and I'll get out of here.
Go?
Yeah, I'm not going to be here all day.
You want a FOIA?
Yeah, I'm going to take care of
your
it.
FOIA right
Yeah,
now?
I'm going to take
Okay,
care
cool.
of it.
Let's go see where you're doing. Let me ask the lady. I don't know where you get them at.
So, can you give me the name of the law that you were referring to earlier, Detective?
Where does someone file?
Excuse me?
Would Sam be right there?
Okay, we'll go right here. I'll help you out. Come on. I'm gonna go upstairs and take care of what I was doing. Yeah. So wait at this desk. Someone will come help you. Let's go back downstairs.
Hey, Sarge.
I want to show you something. Come on.
Yeah, can I just get your name real quick? I never got it.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm not going to give my name, but
Why?
I just choose not to.
Here's my name, Sergeant Valenti.
Sergeant Valenti?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, why don't you give me your name?
I just don't have to.
Okay.
That's all.
Trying to be polite.
Yeah. What are you showing me?
I want to show you the statute. Because some of these people don't want to be. Do you want to be recorded by a gentleman? Pardon me? Do you want this guy to record you? No? I don't care.
Public building. Why would
Some
anybody
people
care?
just don't like to be recorded for no reason.
I mean,
Not
there's cameras all over the place.
Come on. What are you talking about?
not some people. The government employees don't want to be recorded. That's clear.
It's government transparency and accountability, fellas. That's all it is. As is my right. No cameras, recording devices without prior approval. Per 720 ILS
Article 4.
Article 4.
Okay.
Is that a state statute?
ILCS is a state statute.
That's a state statute.
Yeah.
Really, I've been in a bunch of city halls and I've never seen that statute before.
Well, you could. We're going to Google it. So
Great. All right, great. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let's stand over here so people could get inside.
Yeah, sure, sure.
What other places? What other city halls have you been to?
Oh, a bunch.
Like what? What's a bunch?
Just ones around here. Never saw that statute before. That's interesting.
I mean, it's up there, so.
Yeah, I would thank you for looking it up for me. Because that's in direct violation of the United States Constitution.
What's the name of the channel that you shoot the vlogs on?
Oh, my information, I gave her my company's name.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave it to
I
her.
don't have that. Would you mind telling me what that is?
You may be interested to see your work.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. At the end of this encounter, I'll make sure you get it. All right? I promise.
Got it.
All right. Thanks. Detective Nako over here. It's a very interesting statute. Can't wait to look at it.
Sorry.
The chief.
In the deposition, they never once said that they spoke to the chief of police. Never once. They said they called watch commanders and their relatives.
All right, well, seems like everybody's leaving. Hey, Detective, I'm not being detained, am I?
Right now, just hang on a minute.
Am I being detained, sir? Am I being detained, sir?
I don't know who they're on.
Okay.
I've been standing here with you.
Yeah, I got you. I just don't know what they're doing, so I would like to go about my day. They're taking a long time. Hey, Sarge, you know how much longer you're gonna be?
2 minutes.
Am I detained? I would hope I'm not detained. You did. You just grabbed my arm and grabbed my camera.
To stop you from recording.
To stop me from recording him. Is that not a First Amendment violation? We have the right to record law enforcement in the course of their duty.
Stop me from recording you?
Yeah.
You have no right to do that.
Yes, I do.
Please back away. Please back away from me. You're being really hostile. I've been nothing but cordial. You need to step back.
I'm not hostile with you.
You need to step back.
Am I hostile with you?
Yeah, you are. By grabbing me. By grabbing my arm and by grabbing my hand and my camera and trying to rip it out of my hand.
I'm giving you respect. You give me respect.
No. Now the respect's gone out the window once you started touching me. You just committed a crime. That's a
I
crime.
didn't commit a crime.
Yes, it is.
Not when you recorded.
And that's the thing. Look, and that's what people are going to see here. That this officer you just saw him trying to take my phone from me. You just witnessed it, and because
you from recording me.
That's against the law. This is a constitutionally protected activity. I have the right to film the police in the course of their duties, government officials in the course of their duties.
Not when I'm on my phone, you're looking at my phone.
It doesn't matter. You shouldn't be on your phone while you're working. Then what's wrong with you? If you don't want me to see your phone, we're in public here.
You're recording yourself.
I'm recording you to hold you accountable. That's why I'm recording you.
And I'm giving you respect.
And this is what I'm talking about. That this officer does nothing when he sees this officer breaking the law. Because he has your back, right? Because you're his superior, right?
I didn't break the law. I'm not.
Yes, you just did. You just did. You can't put your hands on me. What if I put my hands on you?
I'm not his superior.
What if I put my hands on you?
You know.
If I put my hands on him the same way you just saw him do to me, you're gonna arrest me?
Oh, he would definitely arrest me. I'd probably get a beat down first.
How about I try and grab his phone out of his hands and let's see what you do.
Me to put your hand down.
Sir, there's no need for it.
You just saw him. You just saw him. It's on camera. You can't. You just saw what he did. Come on, man. That's not cool. Am I being detained, sir?
Right now, until we get this sorted out.
Yes.
We're talking. We're talking.
If I'm not being detained, I'm gonna go back inside and finish my business.
You can't go back inside there.
So I'm being detained.
There's no recording in there.
So I'm being detained.
So yes, you are right now.
I'm being detained.
Until we sort this matter out.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Unlawful. This is an unlawful detainment. That's what it is. Let's see how long. Let's see. You just said it.
Detective Monaco is a pathological liar. He just said, I never said you were detained, when literally seconds before he said, yes, you are detained. Pathological liar, then and during the deposition.
You just said it, not me.
Stopping you from going back inside.
Yeah, you just said I'm being detained. You said yes. Right now, your words were right now I'm being detained. Exactly. That's what you just said. Investigation of what crime?
Okay.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Sorting this out.
Okay.
What statute is sorting this out? I would love to know.
Who do you work for that you said you're...
I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm not talking to you anymore. You're a tyrant. You grab my phone. You put your hands on me. Don't ever do that again.
Oh, okay.
That's that thin blue line, right? Where you guys just back each other up, no matter what. If I try to take your phone right now, just think about it logically. If I try to take your phone or do something or touch you in any way,
I didn't take your phone. I was moving it out of my face.
You're moving it out of your face.
Yeah, because I don't want you recording.
Well, I am. Don't you see I'm still recording you? I'm still recording you, and I'm not going to stop recording you.
And I'm giving you the respect. That's why I'm not moving.
Respect is not touching me, no.
Okay.
No, that's not respect. That's not respect at all.
More prior restraint.
Not good, man. Well, I can't move because I'm detained, so I'll stay right here.
What other business did you have inside?
I wanted to.
Curiosity.
I don't want to talk to you guys anymore. I'm gonna remain silent. I'm not gonna answer any more questions. I'm being detained at this point, so. Camera.
You can't record conversations.
I wasn't recording conversations. You know that. I was not. I conducted.
How do I know? You won't tell me any information.
I conducted business. I was in there conducting business. I told you I'm a journalist.
And then, are you leaving now?
I'm not going back in
done
there.
with your business?
I'm done with my business. Yes, I am. I conducted my business, and that's all I need to do. You're going to arrest me because I conducted legal business.
No, but before you're videotaping people without their consent. You can't do that.
I wasn't video.
Yes, I can.
Then there's
Well,
no
then what's with the
expectation.
camera?
There's no expectation of privacy in public, sir. The courts have already ruled that.
Between two private conversations. If me and him,
there was no private conversations.
If me and him are having private conversations, then you can't do that.
There is no private conversations going on. I was conducting business. You saw me conduct business. He tried to grab my phone from me. Thank you. So all of you watching, just know that how do you pronounce it? Berwyn? Berwyn. The Berwyn Police Department not only tried to prevent me from recording and exercising my constitutional rights, but now they're telling me I'm detained and that I might not have to go with them because they're gonna arrest me because I conducted a lawful business in a city hall and exercised my right. Where's the victim? Where's the victim? Who's the victim in all this? Seems like it would be me. You guys took an oath to uphold the Constitution. You know that? You should take that seriously. I have the right to see what's going on in my government. The people have the right. We're fighting for transparency and accountability. That's what we're doing. Record other people's conversations. Good luck proving that in court. Good luck. It's not gonna work out well for you guys. I'll tell you that right now.
I mean, I did predict it. It didn't work out well for them. Charges were dismissed.
There's a sign.
You got to prove it in court.
There's a sign up there that says.
Yeah, but the actual statute, it's about recording private conversations. And that's unconstitutional. This is a public place. You guys can do whatever you'd like, but this is a public place. The courts aren't going to see it that way. I've been very cordial.
You could keep the phone.
May I have your other hand, please?
All right, you told me to keep the phone. I don't want it to stop recording.
Okay.
I don't want it to stop recording. Why are you saying
You're a big boy.
It'll be Charles Union 12590.
This is ridiculous.
Where you at?
You set up to keep my phone in my hand.
For right now, I just took it out of his hand because I don't want him to drop it.
You put it in the pocket.
When officials flout your rights and lie under oath, Your best tool is the camera and the Constitution. Keep filming. Every deposition cite landmark cases like People vs. Leonard demand accountability and take every false statement to court, because exposing perjury is how we protect our liberties.